In the heart of the rainforests of Central Africa lies the Bayaka, a remarkable nomadic Mbenga pygmy people whose ancient way of life is deeply intertwined with tropical forests. The Bayaka, also known as the Aka, are among the earliest known inhabitants of the Congo Basin, with roots tracing back over 30,000 years as hunter-gatherers in the dense equatorial rainforests. They belong to the Mbenga group of pygmy peoples and have long maintained a semi-nomadic lifestyle, moving in small bands through the forests of southwestern Central African Republic and Northern Republic of the Congo. Historically, they lived in close symbiotic relationships with neighboring Bantu farming communities through trade, exchanging forest products like honey, meat, and medicinal plants for cultivated foods and tools. Despite pressures from colonialism, logging, and modernization, the Bayaka have preserved their deep cultural and spiritual connection to the forest, which they regard as both provider and sacred home. Their oral traditions and rich musical heritage continue to transmit knowledge, values, and history across generations. The Bayaka number approximately 20,000 to 40,000 people, primarily living in the tropical rainforests of southwestern Central African Republic and Northern Republic of the Congo, with smaller related groups in neighboring areas. They are short-statured, averaging around 1.5 meters or less, highly adapted to forest life, and organized into fluid extended family bands that associate with multiple neighboring village tribes. Their language is a distinct variety often called Yaka or Diaka, part of the broader Mbenga linguistic family.
Monda nyama. Monda nyama. Elobo abinelo.
Many also speak neighboring Bantu languages. Religiously, they blend indigenous and animistic beliefs centered on forest spirits and ancestors, with varying degrees of Christianity. The Bayaka are widely known for their highly egalitarian and flexible social structure, where cooperation is essential for survival. Bayaka culture is strongly built on equality, cooperation, and shared responsibility. There are no formal chiefs, and decisions are made through open discussion and agreement within the group. One of their most unique traits is their strong family bond and shared parenting. Fathers are highly involved in raising children, often carrying and caring for infants just as much as the mothers. This close family structure creates a deep sense of unity and emotional connection within the community and has earned the fathers global recognition as some of the world's most devoted dads. Music and dance form the heartbeat of Bayaka life. Their polyphonic singing involves complex layered harmonies where different voices blend together in a spontaneous and powerful way. Music is present in almost every activity: hunting, healing, storytelling, and celebration. Instruments such as drums, bowls, and hand clapping support these performances, creating a rich and lively sound. Dances are energetic and expressive, often imitating animals or forest spirits. Important rituals include the Ejengi, a powerful spirit ceremony that can last for weeks, and Boyobe, where dancers paint their bodies to represent ancestral spirits. These ceremonies are spiritual experiences that connect the people to the forest and their ancestors. Bayaka clothing is simple and practical. designed to suit life in the rainforest. Both men and women make their clothing from natural materials found in the forest, especially bark cloth, which is produced by carefully stripping and softening tree barks until it becomes flexible enough to wear. In some cases, large leaves are also used, especially for temporary coverings during hunting or movement between camps. Adornment is very important. They decorate themselves with beads, seeds, feathers, and natural dyes. Body painting is common during ceremonies, using white clay or other natural substances to create patterns that represent spiritual meanings, identity, or celebration. Their appearance often reflects both beauty and connection to nature. Marriage among the Bayaka is flexible and based on mutual agreement rather than strict formal systems. Relationships often begin through close interaction within camps, and family approval plays a role, but without rigid ceremonies or heavy bride price demands seen in other cultures. Couples typically live near or within the husband's group, and cooperation between partners is highly valued. The Bayaka marriage is less about wealth or status and more about companionship, shared responsibility, and harmony within the group. One notable cultural practice is teeth sharpening, where some Bayaka carefully shape their front teeth into pointed forms using simple hand tools. This practice is not random. It often serves as a rite of passage, marking the transition from childhood to adulthood and showing that a person is ready for responsibilities. It is also seen as a standard of beauty and identity, helping individuals stand out and feel connected to their cultural group. Beyond appearance, the practice also has spiritual significance. It is sometimes seen as a way to connect with ancestral spirits and honor traditions passed down through generations. The Bayaka also possess deep knowledge of the forest, from tracking animals to identifying medicinal plants. This knowledge is not taught in classrooms but learned through daily life, observation, and participation from a very young age. The Bayaka are a very small ethnic minority in Central Africa and are often considered inferior within the borders of their host countries. As a result, they have frequently faced discrimination and persecution from governments attempting to modernize or relocate them, and from other groups who exploit them due to harmful stereotypes that label them as primitive. These pressures threaten their land, tradition, and their way of life, forcing many to struggle between survival in the modern world and preservation of their cultural identity. Despite these challenges, the Bayaka continues to thrive as skilled hunter-gatherers whose egalitarian spirit, joyful music, devoted families, and profound respect for the rainforest offer a beautiful, timeless model of harmonious living. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting episodes. Thank you.